Lesson 1, Early Morning Request.
I need to specify a time for my appointment in the morning.
What time are you thinking?
I think I'll request it for 6:30 a.m.
That sounds reasonable. Early mornings can be quiet and productive.
Exactly. Plus, I'll have the rest of the day free after that.
Smart move. Have you prepared everything for the meeting?
Almost. Just need to finalize a few details.
Make sure to have your presentation ready. It's always good to be prepared.
Definitely. I'll double-check everything tonight.
Lesson 2, Ensuring Success.
We should consider specialists to ensure success in our project.
Fair enough. Their expertise could really make a difference.
Exactly. Having experienced professionals can guide us effectively.
What areas do you think we need the most help with?
I believe marketing and design are crucial for our outreach.
Agreed. Let's also discuss our budget for hiring these specialists.
Right. We need to balance cost with quality to maximize our impact.
Absolutely. A well-planned budget can set us up for success.
Let's draft a proposal and outline our needs.
Lesson 3, Building Trust Through Marketing.
I think marketing is crucial for building customer trust.
Absolutely. It sets the tone for how customers perceive a brand.
Right? Trust can lead to customer loyalty, which is invaluable.
Definitely. What strategies do you think work best for establishing that trust?
I believe transparency and authenticity are key. Customers appreciate honesty.
I agree. Sharing behind-the-scenes content can really humanize a brand.
Yes. And responding to customer feedback shows that you value their opinions.
Exactly. Engaging with customers on social media can foster a strong community.
It really can. A loyal community often becomes a brand's best advocate.
Lesson 4, Family Connections.
My cousin is a lot older than I am, so we do not have a lot in common.
That can happen. Age differences can affect interests and experiences.
Exactly. But they do have a son who is the same age as me.
That's interesting. It must create a unique dynamic during family gatherings.
It does. Sometimes we bond over our similar experiences, despite the age gap.
That's great. Shared interests can definitely bridge the gap.
Yes. Plus, it's fun to see how different generations think.
Lesson 5, Finding Options.
Okay, I'll start looking for suitable options right away.
That sounds good. What specifically are you looking for?
I need to find venues for the upcoming event we're planning.
Great. Are you considering indoor or outdoor options?
I think indoor would be safer, especially with unpredictable weather.
Smart choice. Indoor venues can also offer more control over the environment.
Exactly. I'll check for availability and pricing today.
Lesson 6. Creepy crawlies.
I saw a huge centipede yesterday, and I think they're ugly.
Oh no. I agree, they have so many legs and move really fast.
Yes. It's almost unsettling how quickly they scuttle around.
Right? They can be quite surprising when you least expect them.
I always wonder how they manage to move with so many legs.
It's fascinating, yet a bit creepy. Nature has its quirks for sure.
Definitely. I prefer my insects to be a bit less intimidating.
Lesson 7. Art adventures.
I've heard it's a great place to visit. I'm excited to see the artworks.
Absolutely. The gallery has an impressive collection.
Which artist are you most looking forward to?
I can't wait to see the modern art section, it's always so thought-provoking.
I enjoy modern art too. It really challenges traditional perspectives.
Exactly. It's amazing how art can evoke different emotions.
For sure. I also love discovering new artists and their unique styles.
Lesson 8. Art supply adventures.
That's a bonus. Are there any other art supply stores you like?
Absolutely. I love visiting the local craft shop, they have a great selection.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Do they carry specialty paints?
Yes. They have everything from watercolors to acrylics. What about you?
I prefer the big chain store, they often have sales on bulk items.
That's smart. Buying in bulk can save a lot of money.
Exactly. Plus, I love finding new tools to experiment with.
Lesson 9. Physics and innovation.
Was it assumed that his odd looking new method for clearing the bar was based on physics?
Yes. Many thought it was a clever application of physics principles.
It's fascinating how science can influence sports techniques.
Absolutely. Understanding angles and momentum can make a huge difference.
Right? It's like blending art with athletics in a unique way.
Exactly. I admire how innovation can come from unexpected places.
It's inspiring. Who knows what other breakthroughs we might see?
Lesson 10. Marketing success.
Customers love the new ad. It's creating quite a buzz.
Excellent. What do you think resonated most with them?
I believe the emotional storytelling really connected with the audience.
That makes sense. People often relate more to personal stories.
Exactly. So, what's our next step to keep the momentum going?
I think we should plan a follow-up campaign to maintain engagement.
Great idea. Maybe we can incorporate user generated content next.
Lesson 11, moving forward.
I believe that's a reasonable solution. Let's move forward with the partnership then.
Absolutely. It seems like a win-win situation for both sides.
Exactly. What are the next steps we should take?
We should draft a formal agreement to outline our roles and responsibilities.
Good call. Clear expectations will help prevent misunderstandings.
Right? It's important to establish solid foundations from the start.
Let's set a timeline for implementation as well.
Lesson 12, Rule of Law.
I borrowed that concept of the rule of law to discuss civilized society.
That's an intriguing topic. How do you think it differentiates from barbarism?
Well, the rule of law provides structure and protection for everyone.
Exactly. It ensures that justice is applied fairly and consistently.
Right? Without it, society could easily descend into chaos.
Definitely. It's a fundamental aspect of a stable community.
I think it's essential for fostering trust among citizens as well.
Lesson 13, Perfect Fit.
Here's a bigger size, please try it on.
Wow, this does feel much better. I like the length too.
It really complements your style. Do you usually prefer longer outfits?
Yes. They give me a more elegant look. What about you?
I prefer a fitted look, it feels more tailored and sharp.
That makes sense. Tailoring can really enhance an outfit.
Absolutely. It's amazing how the right fit can boost confidence.
Lesson 14, Changing Perspectives.
I thought it unnatural, if not immoral, to permit women to participate in sports.
That's an outdated view. Today, women's participation is celebrated.
Exactly. It's empowering to see women excel in various sports.
Yes. It promotes equality and inspires future generations.
I agree. Female athletes are breaking barriers every day.
Definitely. They're not just competing, they're changing perceptions.
It's refreshing to see society evolving in this way.
Lesson 15, Hobbies and Passions.
That's wonderful. Are there any hobbies you enjoy outside of work?
I love painting. It's such a great way to express myself.
That sounds amazing. What do you like to paint?
Mostly landscapes and abstract art. It helps me relax.
I can relate. I enjoy photography. Capturing moments is so rewarding.
That's a fantastic hobby. Do you prefer nature photography?
Yes, especially in the mountains. There's something magical about it.
Lesson 16, Historical Insights.
In 1812, Canada was made up of a small number of British colonies just north of the US.
That's fascinating. How did Canada evolve from that point?
It gradually expanded through confederation and immigration.
Interesting. That must have significantly shaped its culture.
Absolutely. The blend of cultures is one of Canada's strengths.
Yes. It's amazing how history influences society today.
And understanding that history helps us appreciate diversity.
Lesson 17, Restoring Confidence.
It is essential to restore confidence in our democracy.
Absolutely. Trust in the system is crucial for a healthy society.
What do you think are the best ways to achieve that?
Staying informed and encouraging civic engagement are key.
I agree. Active participation can strengthen democratic values.
Yes. It creates a sense of ownership and responsibility.
And dialogue among citizens can foster understanding.
Lesson 18, Urban Journeys.
Hey Anna, did you notice how many homeless people have moved to the cities lately?
I have. It's quite alarming, isn't it? Why do you think they choose urban areas?
I believe they hope to find job opportunities, but it's often tougher than they expect.
Exactly. Many landowners don't want to hire them, which makes it even harder.
It's heartbreaking, they wander from place to place, searching for a chance.
True, and the lack of affordable housing only exacerbates the issue.
I wonder if the cities could do more to support these individuals.
That's a great point. There should be programs to help them integrate into society.
Yes, perhaps job training initiatives could provide them with necessary skills.
And mental health support is crucial too, many face psychological challenges.
Absolutely. It's a complex problem that requires a multifaceted solution.
I agree, but it starts with understanding their plight and advocating for change.
Right. If more people were aware, maybe there could be a shift in attitudes.
Education is key. We need to inform others about the realities they face.
Definitely. Conversations like this help raise awareness, don't you think?
For sure. It's important to keep the dialogue going and not ignore the issue.
I'm glad we're discussing this. Awareness is the first step toward action.
Lesson 19, Resilience in Life.
Morning, Anna. You know, facing challenges has really taught me resilience.
That's interesting, John. How did you come to realize that?
Well, I've had to adapt quickly to unexpected situations lately.
Adaptability is such an important skill. Can you share an example?
Sure. Last month, my project deadline was moved up suddenly.
Oh wow, that sounds stressful. What did you do?
I reorganized my schedule and prioritized tasks to meet the new deadline.
That's impressive. It must have been tough, but you managed it.
It wasn't easy, but I learned that planning ahead can really help.
Absolutely. Planning is essential, especially when things don't go as expected.
Exactly. And embracing change can open up new opportunities.
So true. I think it's all about having the right mindset, isn't it?
Yes, a positive outlook makes a world of difference in tough times.
I completely agree. Challenges can be stepping stones rather than obstacles.
Definitely. Each experience adds to our strength and wisdom.
Well said. Life's unpredictability can lead to personal growth.
Yes. I look forward to what the future holds, no matter the challenges.
Lesson 20, The Digital Debate.
Hello, Anna. Have you noticed how companies are shifting to social media advertising?
Yes, it's fascinating. Do you think it's the most effective way to reach customers?
I believe it can be, but it depends on the target audience, right?
Absolutely. Younger consumers are often more engaged online.
Exactly. But what about older demographics? Do they respond well to digital ads?
That's a good question. They might prefer traditional media, like TV or print.
True. It's crucial to tailor advertising strategies for different age groups.
And using analytics can help companies understand their audience better.
For sure. Data-driven decisions can enhance marketing effectiveness.
It's like creating a personalized experience for each customer, isn't it?
Yes, personalization can significantly increase engagement and conversion rates.
I wonder if companies are investing enough in digital marketing training.
That's vital. Keeping up with trends is essential in today's market.
Definitely. The digital landscape evolves so quickly, continuous learning is key.
I'm curious if we should consider hiring a digital marketing specialist soon.
Lesson 21, Grocery Timing.
Hey Anna, do you think we should go grocery shopping soon?
Yes, definitely. I'd rather go early before it gets too crowded.
Sounds good. What do you usually like to buy first?
I always start with fresh produce, it's essential for healthy meals.
Good choice. I love picking out ripe fruits and veggies.
Same here. And don't forget to check for seasonal items, they're often cheaper.
Oh, that's a great tip. I love trying new seasonal recipes.
Me too. It keeps me excited about cooking and eating healthy.
What's on your list today? I need some snacks and essentials.
I'll grab some grains and proteins, they're the backbone of my meals.
Great plan. Let's make sure we stick to the list to avoid impulse buys.
Absolutely. It's easy to get distracted by all those tempting items.
I know, right? But staying focused helps us save money.
Yes. Plus, we'll get in and out faster if we stay on track.
Exactly. Let's meet at the grocery store in about an hour.
Lesson 22, Delivery Details.
Hello Anna, have you finalized the delivery details for the towels and pillows?
Yes, I have. I'll include those items in the next shipment.
Perfect. It's essential to ensure they arrive on time.
Absolutely. I'll double check the addresses to avoid any mix-ups.
Good thinking. Mistakes can lead to delays and customer dissatisfaction.
Exactly. We want to keep our customers happy and informed.
Communication is key. Sending updates can enhance their experience.
Yes, and offering tracking information helps them feel in control.
For sure. It's all about building trust with our clients.
I agree. Reliable service can lead to repeat business and referrals.
Let's make this a priority. Consistency is crucial in our industry.
Definitely. I'll ensure everything is organized for a smooth delivery.
Great. I'm confident this will help us maintain a positive reputation.
Lesson 23, Farming Dilemmas.
Hey Anna, have you thought about what families do when they can't find affordable farmland?
That's a tough situation, John. Many families might struggle to establish themselves without land.
Exactly. It's frustrating when farmland is either unavailable or too expensive.
Yes, they might have to consider alternative livelihoods or move to a different area.
True. But relocating can be daunting, especially for families with deep roots.
I agree. It's a joint decision that impacts everyone in the household.
What do you think are the key factors they should consider?
They should weigh job opportunities, cost of living, and community support.
Community is vital. A supportive environment can make all the difference.
Absolutely. It helps families feel more secure during tough transitions.
And what about education for their children? That's another important aspect.
Yes, access to quality schools can greatly influence their choice of location.
It's a complex web of decisions, isn't it? Each factor plays a role.
Definitely. They need to discuss all these points thoroughly before acting.
I admire families who make such tough choices with so much at stake.
Lesson 24, Decision-Making Duo.
Hello, Anna. Have you ever had to make a joint decision on a major matter?
Yes, I have. It can be quite challenging, especially with differing opinions.
I know what you mean. How do you approach such situations?
I usually start by listing all the pros and cons of each option.
That's a smart strategy. It helps clarify the best path forward.
Exactly. And it's crucial to keep communication open throughout the process.
Absolutely. Listening to each other can lead to better outcomes.
Do you find it easier to make decisions alone or with someone else?
It depends. Some decisions are straightforward alone, while others benefit from collaboration.
I agree. Teamwork can bring in diverse perspectives and ideas.
Have you ever reached a compromise that surprised you?
Yes, once we found a solution that neither of us initially considered.
That's fantastic. It shows how teamwork can enhance creativity.
Exactly. It's all about being open-minded and flexible.
I love how discussions can lead to unexpected insights.
Lesson 25, Communication Essentials.
Hey Anna, when I talk to people, I often have a lot of questions and requests.
That's interesting. How do you ensure the conversation flows smoothly?
I try to listen actively and respond thoughtfully to what they say.
That's key. Active listening helps build rapport and trust.
Yes, and I also make sure to express my thoughts clearly and politely.
Definitely. Clarity can prevent misunderstandings and confusion.
Do you think asking open-ended questions helps in conversations?
Absolutely. It encourages deeper discussions and reveals more insights.
Exactly. I always aim to create a comfortable atmosphere for dialogue.
That's important. People are more likely to share when they feel safe.
And remember, it's not just about talking, it's about connecting.
Yes. Genuine connections foster better communication overall.
I'm glad we're discussing this, it's crucial for personal and professional relationships.
Lesson 26, Fitness Focus.
Hello, Anna. I've been incorporating some strength training into my routine recently.
That's great to hear. How often do you do that?
I try to fit it in about 3 times a week. It's challenging but rewarding.
Wow, that requires dedication. I usually aim for twice a week myself.
That's still impressive. How do you stay motivated to keep it up?
I mix things up with different exercises to keep it interesting.
That's a smart approach. Variety can prevent boredom and plateaus.
Exactly. And I set small goals to track my progress over time.
Goals are essential. They give you something to work towards.
Yes, and celebrating small victories keeps me motivated too.
Absolutely. It's important to recognize your achievements along the way.
I agree. Fitness is a journey, and every step counts.
Well said. Let's keep encouraging each other to stay active and healthy.
Lesson 27, Patience Pays Off.
Hey Anna, I heard that some projects take a few weeks to a month to complete.
Yes, that's true. It can be frustrating, but patience is vital in such cases.
Wow, it really does require patience. How do you manage during those waiting periods?
I try to focus on the progress being made, even if it's slow.
That's a great mindset. It helps keep the motivation alive.
Exactly. I also use the time to plan for the next steps.
Smart. Preparing in advance can make the transition smoother.
And it's essential to remind ourselves that quality work takes time.
Absolutely. Rushing can lead to mistakes and poor outcomes.
Yes, and a little patience can yield much better results in the end.
I guess it's all about balancing urgency with the need for quality.
Lesson 28, Itinerary Insights.
Hey Anna, have you started planning our upcoming trip?
I have. I think we should create an itinerary that allows us to make the most of our time.
That sounds great. What places do you have in mind?
I thought we could visit the historical sites and maybe some local markets.
Perfect. Local markets are a fantastic way to experience the culture.
Exactly. Plus, we can try some delicious street food while we're there.
Yum! What about activities? Should we schedule some fun excursions?
Yes, definitely. I think hiking and a guided city tour would be exciting.
Hiking is a great idea. We can enjoy the scenery and get some exercise.
Exactly. And a guided tour could help us learn more about the area's history.
Good point. Should we also leave some free time for spontaneous adventures?
Yes, that's essential. It allows us to explore without feeling rushed.
Agreed. Balancing planned activities with free time will keep it enjoyable.
Absolutely. Let's finalize the details and make a checklist for the trip.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait to explore and make memories together.
Lesson 29, Roadside Adventures.
Morning, Anna. Have you ever thought about the freedom of taking a scenic ride?
Yes, I love it. You can ask the driver to pull over anywhere safe to stop.
Exactly. It makes the journey more enjoyable and spontaneous.
I agree. Discovering hidden gems along the way is always a treat.
What's the most memorable roadside stop you've ever made?
I once stopped at a breathtaking viewpoint with a stunning waterfall.
That sounds amazing. I love when nature surprises us like that.
Yes, and we even had a picnic right there. It was so refreshing.
A picnic makes everything better. I enjoy eating outdoors.
Me too. It feels like an adventure every time we dine in nature.
Definitely. Do you think we should plan for some spontaneous stops on our next trip?
Absolutely. It'll make the journey more fun and memorable.
I can't wait to hit the road and see what surprises await us.
Lesson 30, Family Love.
Hello, Anna. I wanted to share how much I love every moment with my daughter.
That's wonderful, John. Children bring so much joy to our lives.
They really do. I understand Max was a handful at first, though.
Oh, definitely. But those challenges often lead to the best memories.
Exactly. Once you get through the tough times, the joy shines through.
Yes, and their laughter makes all the struggles worthwhile.
I love how they see the world with such wonder and curiosity.
Me too. It reminds us to appreciate the little things in life.
Absolutely. Every moment spent with them is a treasure.
And as they grow, we get to witness their development and achievements.
That's the best part. Watching them learn and grow fills my heart with pride.
Lesson 31, Nature's Evolution.
Hey Anna, did you know Banff National Park started as a 26 square kilometer hot springs reserve?
Really? That's fascinating. It's incredible how it has expanded over the years.
Yes, now it consists of over 6,600 square kilometers of breathtaking landscapes.
Wow. The diversity of nature there is simply stunning.
Exactly. From mountains to lakes, every corner is a new adventure.
And the wildlife is amazing. Have you ever seen any while visiting?
I have. I spotted elk and even a bear from a safe distance once.
That sounds exhilarating. Nature has so much to offer if we take the time to explore.
Absolutely. Each visit reveals something new and awe-inspiring.
I love how national parks encourage us to appreciate and protect nature.
Yes, they remind us of the beauty and importance of our environment.